We noticed what we thought was a rash on her back.
And so I showed my mom, she's a nurse, and she said, hey, I think you better text your friend, Kristen, which is now Adeline's pediatrician, Dr. Avery.
And Kristen told her that we need to see Adeline right away in the morning.
We went the next day, they did labs. Kristen called us to come back in and had to deliver that really hard news. So Adeline had leukemia.
You know, we asked her, Kristen, what would you do if it was Alice, her little girl? And she said, without hesitation, I would go to STED. And that's all we needed to know. We made that decision, and it was one of the best ones that we've ever made.
And we let her pack her bag, so when we got to the hospital, she had all these fun things like toys and just different tutus she brought and just fun things. But during our packing, I remember looking at my husband and just giving him a big hug and saying, hey, I don't think things are gonna be the same after this. I think this is big, this will change us a little bit. But for the better, but this is gonna be hard. And yeah, it has been.
The initial biopsy confirmed that there was, in fact, the B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
And so to have to digest that and then jump into, okay, now what's next? What do we do now? And what's the best course of treatment? What have you seen? What's your experience? And where do we go from here? You're already sitting here teaching your child how to take meds, and she's never taken meds before, and you're jumping right in.
Dr. Zimmerman, we met her when we were first admitted. Couldn't be more thankful to have her on our care team.
We come with lots of questions, and she's always ready to answer them, tell us different studies she's working on.
Basically, the first 9 months of her treatment, we were in Iowa City more than we were at home. But she also reacted to one of the chemos pretty severely. She experienced anaphylaxis and couldn't breathe.
Right away, a flood of nurses came. Difficult to watch, but so grateful they came and got her back down. Her swelling started to go down. Her breathing started to come back and gave her oxygen. And I wondered if she'd remember what happened. And she'd always say, you remember when the nurses, Mom, they came and helped me breathe again? So she's exactly right, they did. So 2 weeks ago, Adeline had her last back poke unsedated ever, which is just amazing. I can't believe we hit the end. She's had 32 of those. And so to be done was just such a joyful day.
We had faith before, but it really was never tested like this. I don't think we would have been able to get through it had it not been for what God has done in our lives and the faith that we have in Him. That's the only way that we've been able to get through this.
Adeline's such a fun, outgoing little girl, such a bright little light to those around her. She loves to dance, loves to do gymnastics, loves to run around with her brother, tackle her brother. Such a good big sister to Kennedy, and yeah, she just loves to talk to people, loves to just dance around, just so much energy and not a lot of fear in her.
I like to go to the pool and also go to the park and tackle each other.
Kind of joke that she sort of came out of the womb kissing babies and shaking hands. She's just our little extrovert.
And we're just so grateful for Iowa, us crew, doctors, nurses, and that also truly love their job and love to be there.
I mean, there's just no other way to put it. It's a family that you would never ask for, but you would do anything to keep. There are doctors and nurses who have seen us at the absolute lowest of lows in our entire lives, and they've seen us at the highest of highs, receiving good news that Adeline's in remission, marching on with progress. We have a little saying that we just continue to go back to. We ask her, Ad, what happens when you do something that you're scared of? She says, you get a little bit more brave.